Okay. All right. This is a man who just got transferred today from one prison to another. Pistol shots ring out on the barroom night. Enter Betty Valentine from the other hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood. Finds out, my God, you killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came too late for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Three bodies lying there, there's Patty C. And another man in bellow moving mysteriously. I didn't do what he says, he does with his hands. I was only rubbing the register, I hope you understand. I saw him leave and he stays and he stops. One of us said better call up the cops. And so Betty calls the cops. And they arrive on the scene with the red lights flashing in the hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. Patterson, that's the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you wanna draw the heat. Alfred Belloway had a rap for the cops. Me and Arthur Dexter Bradley were prowling around. Came just last night to see what he could steal. Remember the white car with out of state plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. Said, wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead. They took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they told him that he could identify the guilty man. 4 in the morning, they hauled Reuben in. Took him to the hospital, they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. Say, why'd you bring him in here for? He ain't the guy. Here's the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 4 months later, the ghetto's on flame. Rubens in South America fighting for his name. Arthur Dexter Bradley still in the robbery game. The cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that happened in a bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? Think you like to play ball with the law? Think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night? Don't forget now your way. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. Cops in a pool boy like you could use a break. We got you for that motel job, talking to Bello. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in stir. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman, Jim. Ruben could take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. do it for pay. And when it's over, just as soon go on my way. Up to some paradise. The town streets slow and the air is nice. And ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse when they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. Judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks who watched, he was a revolutionary bug. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger. Oh, they could not produce the gun. The DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the old white jury agreed. Reuben Carter was falsely tried. Crime was murder one. Guess who testified? Bellow and Broly, and they both alive. And the newspapers went along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? You see him obviously framed. Couldn't help but make me feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. Criminals in their coats and their ties, free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. That's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name. Give him back the time he's done, put in a prison cell for one time, thinking of being the champion of the world.